Dear friends, it is indeed a pleasure and a real excitement to be here today because as Minister highlighted that we are on a cusp of a rising India, and that dream has to be shared by all verticals of the government. Telecom, which contributes to roughly 10% of our GDP, is a very significant portion of that dream. It is also a substrate for all the other verticals to grow. Our Honorable Minister had pushed us last time that IMC 2023 should not be the same as IMC 2022. And we have tried our best with your cooperation and effort. And it indeed turned out to be different. We heard a lot of good words when I was there in Barcelona this year at MWC. People who had attended both the events had some good words to say about IMC 2023. It is our good fortune that WTSA, as per the vision of our Prime Minister, is happening this year in India. And we can join hands with that event. This is a golden opportunity to set up new standards for us for the IMC 2024. As Honorable Minister has already given a few ideas of engaging the students, a thought which he had given earlier, but we could not execute it because of lack of time. We had planned for getting all the students. So this year, along with the railways, we will plan for it sufficiently in advance and make sure that this event is no longer a Delhi-centric event. Although we had got students from in and around Delhi, pan-India character was missing the last time. This time what is also different is that we have 100 educational institutions linked intrinsically to the Department of Telecom through the 5G labs which are being set up. And we will have, possibly by then, lot of experiments, lot of pilot projects which may come up. So I think that is something which we can weave in together. When Minister was talking about having a quiz of students and bringing some of them there, I think this could be one, if we work sufficiently in advance, it would be something good if we can orchestrate this now so that the uptake of this lab is also higher and students get an incentive to come and present their work at the national forum. Having this Ericsson education program and winners or people who perform really well in this program could be another idea. I'm happy to see a lot of young women here today who have joined the program, and I think we have to do our bit to make sure that women participate much more in telecom and technology. I was at Flame University yesterday for an informal event to try to understand how manufacturing ecosystem of telecom can be improved. It's a liberal art university. 60% of students were girls there. I think this ratio needs to reverse in engineering as well. In IITs, when I joined, we had, few girls. And we were really, deserts of all the boys would be trying to figure out where are the girls. Things have changed a lot since then. And we have now a much more balanced, especially in the regional institutions where girls can go now because parents allow them to go. It's not because girls could not go, but parents would not allow them to go far away from Mumbai to, Kanpur or other places. Now, because there are regional centers, the home constraints have gone away. So I think involving the youth is something, especially the girls. So we must focus on girls. We have a separate vertical this time in WTSA, which at the request of India, they have orchestrated to focus on women leadership. The launch of regulatory sandbox, abolition of WOL are just a few reforms which will unleash telecoms potential. We hope that we will have many more reforms to come. Government role should be very light touch so that the sector grows on its own. The success of India in IT, ITS was not because of government, but despite it. And a similar approach is the approach of the government across all sectors. How we can make this event something which the world looks to, a technology event, and as Honorable Minister said, including batteries, including EVs, including IoTs. I think making it broad-based, having 15 institutions, we have ICA here, MATE, NASSCOM, all who are working independently to reach the same goal must work together. And since our minister has given a clear mandate, we will work with all our effort and find out ways and means to make sure that this event achieves that status. We should also see if we can have some events, side events, in cities like Hyderabad, Pune, Bangalore, Chennai, which are technology hubs. We still have time. We can plan some events. So prior to the main event, to create awareness, to make sure that the local people who cannot come in that event can actually participate. I look forward to a very exciting IMC 2024 along with the WTSA. We hope that the IMC 2025 will be 10x of IMC 2024. So with these words, I wish to close my address and thank you all for coming here today.